Yeah.
Oh man, did you hit record on that part?
Oh yeah, I've been recording.
Oh great,
God.
dude! It's been a year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we've been doing this for
I've
like a
only-
year now.
And every time,
It wouldn't be an episode. It would not. I'd feel like there's a hole missing if you were just like, yeah, we're recording.
God, I just have to. It's just lack of paying attention.
Sorry, to be completely honest, this time I was unaware that we were recording.
Yeah. So was I, and I hit the button.
I just quietly asked Kevin if we were recording.
Are we? Yes. Okay.
But are we
A
recording?
good announcement would be. That would be good.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Be good.
This is my first time recording on my laptop. Okay.
That's
Straight
fancy.
off my
Look at
back.
you.
Yeah.
Look at you.
We've all got our little
Little setups now.
Yeah, it's nice.
Our gear is evolving.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, slowly. Some of it to breaking.
Some of it's, yeah.
Sometimes it takes
Hashtag Patreon.com.
brokenness to
/.
evolve. Yeah.
Oh, we're doing live ads now? Go to teespring.com.
Are we
Oh, we still do that,
Yeah,
don't we?
we're still
I
there.
thought we were switching.
Buy stuff.
No,
We're
'cause all the
starving.
All the other places are super expensive.
We quit our
Their
jobs
base
for this
prices are more
crap.
than what we're selling our shirts for normally.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, golly. Goodness.
Well, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, heck 'em.
Well, that's a little live ad.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So let's kick it off, guys.
So today at work,
Nice segue, Ty.
thanks. Just
Beautiful.
jump right into it, man.
Gosh, this group is so relentless.
I guess I'll give a little backstory. So we have this guy that I work with,
Yeah, right.
and the dude's terrible. To sum it up,
Wow.
I like the dude. He just sleeps.
Really?
Like legit sleeps for 2.5 hours.
Holy cow.
Yeah, just passes out, puts himself. So where I work, we have these like shelving units in this area, and it makes like a U, you know.
Yeah.
And he'll put himself right in the corner of that, being blocked by one of the shelvings.
Yeah.
And so he could just like pass out, and like nobody sees him. He doesn't have to basically do anything.
Really?
Yeah, so it really sucks. But this morning, whenever I got to work, I got an email saying that he had been let go because my manager had caught him yesterday sleeping.
Surprise.
Yeah. So yeah, it usually gets you fired. By the way.
Right. I
So
mean, unless you're part of a union.
right. So I walked downstairs, and then I'm walking back up. I had delivered something, and I walked back up, and I pass him in the hallway.
What?
I'm like,
Does he not know yet?
I'm getting there. Dude, it's the most awkward
He
thing.
was asleep when he was fired.
Like, it's like pulled right out of an Office episode. I'm telling you, man. Like, it's so like, so I'm like, what in the world's going on?
Mm-hmm.
So I walk back upstairs, and my other coworker, he gave me this look like, did you see the email? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, I just let him in because where we usually walk in, you have to scan your badge to get in.
Yeah.
But I guess it wasn't working, so he went up because we have like a camera over there where we're at, so we can see people are coming up.
Yeah.
So there's a doorbell, and he rang that doorbell to get in because he knew that we would let him in because he had no access to the door. So I'm like, what in the world's going on?
Yeah, it's a red
like
flag.
yeah, like we're supposed to, and it was to him too, and finds out that the company that he works for, the contracting company, didn't let him know
Oh, no.
yesterday like they're supposed to that he had been let go because he's through a contractor. So my manager didn't have anything to do with telling him.
Right.
Like she contacted his company, and his company was supposed to contact him saying, they don't need you anymore, basically.
Wow.
And yeah, I felt bad because he was up there because they let him go at like 11 o'clock, and I felt so bad. He did it to himself. He was like a terrible, terrible, terrible worker.
Right.
So he did it to himself, but it was kind of bad because it was like, he's like, yeah, I have this meeting at 11 o'clock, and I'm kind of nervous. And I was like, oh, man. Because in my head, like, I already know what's going on. It was so awkward.
It's like,
And then I go to lunch, and the lady who does coordinates with all of our badges, like gives us access and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
She had told me that he had actually went down there after we had let him in and was like, yeah, I don't have access. And she was like, well, it says here that you're no longer with the company. She's like,
no.
I'll just give you access. Like, must have been like a computer error, but like it wasn't because they totally let him
man.
go.
No.
That is
Yeah,
such.
dude.
That is
Well, you
like
know what?
sitcom.
I
sad.
don't feel
That's
bad for him though.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
like,
it's,
oh yeah,
it's like a weird.
It's an
like it's
awkward
weird
thing,
because
for
he's
sure.
like he's a nice dude, you know, but like
He's just a bum of a worker.
terrible worker, and he did it to himself. What sucks is a wife and a kid, you know.
Man,
Well, he did that to his wife and kid.
Right? Yeah.
You know,
The sucky part.
That's
of
like-
it,
Oh, I've straight like worked around him. Like he fell asleep. No joke, man. No, he fell asleep right in front of the computer, and I had a cart next to him, and then I had to like go around him, grab the package, and then I lean over him on a computer and do all the work like I was supposed to do, while he's just passed out, just laying back, just out.
does he have like narcolepsy or something?
I don't know. Maybe
Does he not
maybe his
sleep at
kid
home?
maybe his kid left him, kept him awake all night. I don't know.
Okay,
But
but here's the
even
deal.
then-
Last night, I didn't go to bed till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
Because my son was up, but I still like worked
Ah, dude.
the whole day. He
You
was
live,
like,
on, you live on coffee and like 30 minutes
that's
of
true.
sleep.
Like
for,
6 shots
ever.
of espresso will motivate you.
I'm trying to think of all the dumb things he did. But yeah, man, which I should have woke him up because that would have been a little more less. Because he didn't wake up though, thank God, because that would have been a little more awkward.
Yeah.
Like, hey. But
Yeah.
I had to bring his stuff
It's
over
like
there.
sitting in his lap.
Like we got all of his stuff, and I had to like bring it to like the front desk. And my manager's like, I have to caution you. He is in the conference room, like right across from there. I'm like, caution me? Like,
Is he like?
had a security
he
was there and
disgruntled?
everything.
Is he a threat?
Yeah.
Did
Am I
you-
gonna have to fight?
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
we got to
so-
talk about hazard
yeah.
pay now.
Yeah, yeah. And he'd be
Yeah, I will
compensated
warn
for
you.
this.
You will have to fight him. to
Yeah,
the
it
death.
was really awkward, you know,
It
because we
had
just
to
knew
be,
the whole
man.
time that.
Jeez.
That's awful.
Yeah,
That is
And
straight
you,
out.
you feel
So
bad because it's
awful.
like the company that he works for should have told him that. That's the part you feel bad about.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
like
because
if
he
you
showed up
fired,
to
you're
work.
fired.
He showed up to work mainly to sleep, probably.
Yeah.
but he showed up to work and had no clue and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like-
about to lay down for his mid-afternoon nap. Had to
Yeah.
go for a
You don't feel
meeting.
sorry because he got
Finally.
fired. You feel sorry for him because he didn't know he got fired.
Yeah, and
Right.
all of us are just knowing this and just being like,
Yeah, I've had to do the fired walk of shame. I won't say the place.
Ryan Bush, small marks.
I did work for that, but this was a different place. And there was I was hired on seasonal, and apparently,
Also,
yeah, it was. Well, I was hired on seasonal, and then they're like, "Hey, we like you. We want to keep you longer than seasonal." And I was like, "Okay." And then it got to be like that February because the seasonal was for the Christmas season, and Thanksgiving and all that. And then they're like, I come in for my 4-hour shift, and it was like, hey, we need to see you in the office 2 hours into it. And like, yeah, we have to let you go because we're no longer doing seasonal. And I was like, I'm not seasonal. I'm forever now. They're like, nope, you're seasonal. Goodbye. It's like, are you serious? They're like,
that's great.
yeah. Do we have to get another male manager in here to escort you out? I was like, no. I'm just asking.
That
questions.
escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We can call the police.
But that same job, I should have been fired from because, and this is pleading the fifth. Allegedly, we had to take stuff that was out of date from a dairy department and like dump it into a bucket and then throw it away. Well, the whipped cream would go out of date like in 2 days, but they're like, yeah, throw it away. So I would take the whipped cream can and I toss it around to all the unloaders and
huff
be
it?
like, yeah, dude, they just be taking shots, like pass it down. Like I should have been fired for that because that's technically theft.
Yep.
I mean, technically that is theft.
Did you,
Allegedly, though.
Allegedly.
did you say you had a
Allegedly,
second one?
technically.
Huh?
Did you say you had a second one?
Oh, I don't know if you call that fired because like they hired me at this place and they're like, wait, we made a mistake. You weren't supposed to be hired. We didn't want you for this job.
Weren't you there for like a couple days?
I was there for 2 days.
He was there for 6 years. Never got a paycheck. He
And
was
it
just wait-
didn't dawn on me like why. And then it dawned on me afterwards, like, yeah, they hired me in an automotive department that I was supposed to be some specialist in like cars and stuff. I was like, I don't know anything about that. Like, why was I hired for that? I didn't even apply for it.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's like,
I've
whatever.
only been fired one time.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
You got
That was a
fired?
big summer.
I did get fired. Remember when I worked at
good
Chicken? Yeah, remember I worked
So much
at
free
Chicken
time after
Charlie's?
that.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, but I don't remember you getting fired from that.
Yeah, I went in for a shift. I finished like half my shift,
Yeah.
and I watched people get fired all the time there.
Suckers.
Yeah.
Suck.
And you're one of them.
And there was two owners, and they would come in and they would sit the person down, and they would tell them that they're fired, explain to me what's up, whatever, and then they'd leave.
Yeah.
They didn't do that with
Really?
me. They just had the manager fire me, and the manager was so mad. She didn't want me to be fired. She actually tried to like find me another job.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's basically the extent of my firing job. Like, they just
Oh, wow.
they just like wussed out.
Yeah. That was the summer of my 21st birthday. 'Cause I remember that because we hung out at your house south of where we are now. And, yeah, we were going to buy a little glass bottle of random alcohol and make a Molotov.
No. You probably suggested that.
I
We
did,
can't
and you
actually-
went to Mary's Market with me
Oh,
to
okay.
go do that.
Yeah, to do that, but not like we weren't gonna firebomb the store. That's,
Yeah, no.
Burn down the world.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember that being part of the
Yeah.
plan.
I'm going down. You are too.
I'm gonna lose my $7.25 an hour job.
So why did they fire you?
3 months later, they went out of business, folded.
They
Well,
didn't fire him. They let
Got
him.
rid of
'Cause
the top
they-
cook. What do you expect?
That's
They
that's
said-
that's an awful strange coincidence, Stephen. They
No,
went out of
I-
business.
I asked the manager. I said, "Why are they firing me?" She goes, "I don't know."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Wow, okay." So I'm being fired, and no one can tell me why.
Right.
Not even the manager knows why. So that was interesting.
Yeah, dude.
But no, we were not going to firebomb the place. That was-
No. We
I thought
just
that's
wanted
where you
to-
were going with that.
Allegedly. I'm going to firebomb.
No, because we had the backyard. You had like the bucket we were shooting fireworks into. We were going to throw that at it and like see if that would work.
Oh, yeah.
Make a little Molotov.
Why did we not?
Because I chickened out of buying it. I didn't want to buy alcohol
Oh, that's right.
for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can go do it now. I am significantly older than 21.
We're not going to drink it. We're just going to throw it at stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I can go buy the big box.
Because we're real mature.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm way older than that. We're
Yeah,
going to
dude,
throw
I
it at
can
stuff.
do it now.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. That was, wasn't that the same year you were working at Steak and Shake, Ty? 'Cause it was the same
How old were you?
house.
How old
Me?
was he?
I started working at the hospital when I was 19. So I was probably 18.
We were graduated. So that was the summer.
Yeah,
after.
I
I
started
graduated when I
working.
was 17.
I started working at Steak and Shake when I was 17.
Were you?
So like, it
So
must have
probably
been
around-
next. It must because it was in January.
Yeah,
So I
'cause
turned
you were.
17 November.
I think you were still in school when I worked at Chicken Charlie's.
Yeah.
Didn't you used to have a truck?
A truck?
No.
No, my dad did. He had Papa's old truck, and I'd take
Yeah.
that.
He had
to
that
work.
red
You
Dodge.
take that to.
Yeah, because I didn't.
So I remember you getting home one night out of it. I
work
was
my
like,
own
"Where'd you
car."
get the truck?"
Yeah.
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake. It's a good burger flipper. Instead of firing me, they gave me a truck.
My God, what?
They should have.
They should have, dude. Yeah, you worked. You went hard. There, you went so hard you like broke your wrist from flipping burgers or something.
Yeah, no, it locked up on me, man. I couldn't move it. It was weird. And then went to the doctor and like, that's probably from repetitive motion. Which, yeah, insert jokes here, but
Insert right there some really like cheesy like recorded laughter.
Yeah, like ha ha ha.
And then cut out the
like a
part
laugh
where I
track.
said to do that.
But no,
Or
it was-
leave
it
it,
was-
whatever's funnier.
it was from flipping burgers.
Yeah.
We would go through on a Friday and Saturday
What are
night.
you doing in there? Flipping burgers?
Yeah, right. I worked every Friday and Saturday night from 5 till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And we go through 10 or 11 boxes. They all had 100 patties per box.
Yeah. Jeez,
So
dude.
flipping over 1,000 patties.
They're not even that big of patties either.
That's why you gotta flip so many.
You gotta flip them.
Yeah, because nobody wants a single pack.
Because I get the triple, my dudes.
Yeah, no kidding. That's just to get you like.
Hooked.
Yeah, that's just.
Just enough.
Get the 7x7.
I did it.
Never.
I've never
I
done
got
it.
tripled twice and felt like death afterwards.
A triple?
Yeah, on a triple.
Ooh, baby.
That's what I get every time.
That's the one I warm
Both
up
times are after Warped Tour. So maybe it was that too.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Heat exhaustion.
dehydrated. Like,
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
so hot and empty. You're just like,
Yeah.
put this giant burger
That's
in
what
me.
it was.
Yeah, me and Eli ate that 7x7,
Yeah,
and
I
afterwards
remember.
I was like, huh.
Well, dude, Eli could eat like a truck of 7x7.
Yeah, dude. That
kid, man, put down some food.
He put down a 7x7.
Yeah.
His cousin couldn't finish it. He finished what was left of his 7x7. He finished all of his fries and then his cousin's fries.
What a legend.
He ate my fries.
And he ate Roach's
As
fries.
well.
Oh
I
my
finished the
gosh.
burger regretfully, and I had like a fry, and I was like, "Dude, these are yours, man." He's like, "All right."
Dude, he's not
He's
gonna
he's a football player. The dude
Still.
he just is built to burn calories.
Yeah, I would not screw with him.
By the time he finished the second
He's like
7x7.
You know, I maybe he didn't finish the 7x7. Maybe it was just the fries he finished. But even still,
Yeah. That's
like
7
3 orders
patties.
and like 3 orders of
That's
fries.
2 triples plus an extra side wheel.
I never wanted to die so bad. Like I felt so sick, but I was so gonna eat the whole thing. Like I was halfway through, and I was like, "Guys, I'm full,"
Yeah.
and they're like, "Dude, come on!" And I was like, "That's all you had to say."
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the most you guys have ever eaten at like one time?
Probably that, man.
Yeah.
It's
Man,
so
I don't know.
big.
I think I had about. And one time after one swim, I had 5 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Jeez,
That's
dude.
awesome. At once,
Like I didn't make like 5 and then eat. It was like I'd eat one and be like, okay, I'm hungry, and then just make another and eat it, and then make another one and eat it. Like,
PB&J's the
span.
bomb, dude.
It's
There's
just one
so
day
much
you've run
work
out
that
of
goes into
count.
a PB&J. You probably just burned it all up making the next
true.
PB&J.
Yeah.
kind of PB&J, more peanut butter and more jelly.
Yeah.
The other day, I
No,
went.
it's a
wait,
legit
what was your question?
Like more peanut butter and more jelly.
Oh,
Like,
peanut
what do you
butter.
guys prefer?
Oh, more peanut butter.
I
Always.
think Kevin
I'm
goes.
half and half. It's
Okay,
got to be a good.
Kevin's like
good
50-50.
mixture.
It's got to be.
It's got to be a good mixture.
I don't like to take a bite and like jelly like slap off the sides.
Yeah, but I
It
like it when
drives
there's
me
enough
crazy.
peanut butter to grab that jelly and be like, I caress you.
Oh my gosh.
I don't get like sexual with my sandwiches. I just want to eat it.